Now, a book has been launched in Devon today to celebrate the lives of children who've died from life-limiting conditions. Lives Worth Living is 15 stories written by the families of children whose short lives have left lasting legacies.
All the money raised by the book will go to charity. Spotlight's North Devon reporter Andrea Ormsby was at the launch.
The authors of a new book, Lives Worth Living. 15 true stories they wish they never had to write.
Life can change in a moment. For our family, that moment came when our twin daughters, Francesca and Josephine, were diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, aged 3.5.
Francesca died in 2007 when she was 15. Josephine, 3 years later.
They were still a joy, even though they lost all of their skills. They were an absolute joy, and we loved every hair on their heads, and we just loved every breath of them. And it's hard to be without them. It's really hard to be without them. And so the book is about celebrating those lives and the lives of all the other children here and being thankful for them even though they're not here anymore.
Julie says writing their story was hard, but worth it.
I laughed, I cried. I'm not sure I actually believed this day would come and that we would have something in print. And it feels very special, and it feels like my children are in here, that I can actually connect with them through this book.
Brothers Andrew and Martin had muscular dystrophy.
They were my only two children, so it's tough. It's tough, you know. I really miss them. You know, the ache, the longing. It never goes away. It never. They're always with me. I think about them all the time, and I miss being called Mum.
Their story is in the book, which was the idea of Janet Cotter, who works at Little Bridge House in Barnstaple, where all the children were looked after.
I think it's going to be totally uplifting because it demonstrates the resilience of the human spirit. How when it's the darkest of days, when you have a diagnosis that your child is actually not going to live, and yet these people somehow think, right, this is what life has thrown at us, we'll get on with it. And somehow they find a new normal.
All the money raised by the book will go to two charities, Children's Hospice South West and Jessie May Children's Hospice at Home. Andrea Ormsby, BBC Spotlight, Barnstaple.
Incredibly moving, isn't it?